Good morning, students. How are you? I hope all of you are well. Last time we have started probability, and today we have to continue the probability. So, first of all, we have to remind the probability. The probability of an event E, that is represented by PE, is equal to number of event outcomes divided by the total number of possible outcomes in sample space S. For example, we consider the pair of dice and each of the outcomes in the sample space are random and equally likely to occur. It means the probability of showing the dice 6 and 4 on one of the dice. That means on one face you have to show 6 and on second face 4, and its probability is 2 by 36 because there are two possible ways to show to get one 6 and other 4, that is equal to 1 by 80. And today we have to discuss about the conditional probability. Conditional probability is the probability of an event occurring given that another event has already occurred. That means one event has already occurred, then we have to perform the another event. Conditional probability restricts the sample space. Conditional probability of the event B occurring given that A has occurred is denoted by probability of B by A, this one, and it is read as probability of B given A. We use conditional probability when two events occurring in sequence and are not independent. In other words, we can say that the first event A has occurred affects the probability that the second event B will occur. And formula for conditional probability, that is P of A by B. A by B means B has already occurred, that is equal to probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B, or probability of B by A. B by A, in this case the probability of B when A has already occurred is equal to probability of B intersection A divided by probability of A. And now it is better off to use your brain and work out conditional probabilities from looking at the sample space. अदरवाइज वी यूज द फॉर्मूला, यानी कि अगर हम सैंपल स्पेस को देखकर कर सके तो हम उससे कर सकते हैं अगर हम अपने माइंड का यूज करें। अदरवाइज हमारे पास सिंपल इस फॉर्मूले का यूज करके भी हम कर सकते हैं। एंड नाउ वी हैव द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ कंडीशनल probability. If E and F be the events of a sample space S of an experiment, then we have the first property, probability of S by F is equal to probability of F by F is equal to 1. It means the probability of S stands for the sample space. S by F when F has already occurred, or probability of F when F has already occurred, that is equal to 1. And the second property, if A and B are any two events of a sample space S and F is an event of S such that PF is not equal to 0, then probability of A union B by F, that means the probability of addition of two events either A or B when F has already occurred is equal to probability of A by F plus probability of B by F minus probability of A intersection B by F. Is it clear? यानी कि सेम फॉर्मूला हमारे पास वैसा ही है जैसे हमने A यूनियन B में किया था. वहां पे प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ A यूनियन B था, यहाँ पे प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ A यूनियन B बाय F है. तो हमारे पास ये है प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ A बाय F प्लस प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ B बाय F माइनस प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ A इंटरसेक्शन B बाय F. In particularly, if A and B are disjoint sets, that means A intersection B is equal to phi, then probability of A union B by F is equal to probability of A by F plus probability of B by F. Or probability of E dash stands for the complement of event E divided by F when F has already occurred, that is equal to 1 minus probability of E by F. Okay, now for example, there are 2 red and 3 blue counters in a bag. Without looking, we take out one counter and do not replace it. The probability of a second counter taken from the bag being red, यानी कि अगर हम सेकेंड काउंटर अगर हम बैग में से निकाल रहे हैं वो रेड होना चाहिए. ये डिपेंड करता है ऑन वेदर द फर्स्ट बैग वाज रेड और ब्लू. ये डिपेंड करता है कि पहले वाला बैग रेड था या ब्लू था. Okay, conditional probability problems can be solved by considering the individual possibilities or by using a table or by Venn diagram or T diagram or a formula. There are the different ways how to find the conditional probability. Harder problems are best solved by using a formula together with a T diagram. For example, the following table gives the data on the type of the car grouped by petrol consumption owned by 100 people. And now here we have male and female, low rated car, medium rated car and high rated car. Total we have given the 100. One person is selected at random. L is the event. Person owns a लो रेटेड कार, यानी कि L इवेंट है जिसमें हमारे पास क्या है, लो रेटेड कार है. इट मे बी मेल और इट मे बी फीमेल बिकॉज हियर इट इज गिवन ए पर्सन ओन्स. दैट मीन्स वी हैव लो रेटेड कार. एंड F is the event a female is chosen. How many are person having a low rated car? That is 12 plus 23, that means 35. Okay, सेकेंड इवेंट में क्या है, फीमेल. तो फीमेल का टोटल हमारे पास हो जाएगा 23, 21 plus 4. And now we have to find first part probability of L, probability of F intersection L and probability of F by L when L has already occurred. वेन डायग्राम की जरूरत नहीं है, हम इसको सिंपली टेबल से कर सकते हैं. ओके, एंड नाउ व्हाट इज PL? PL मीन्स वी हैव लो रेटेड कार, दैट इज इक्वल टू 35 एंड टोटल वी हैव 100. देयरफॉर PL इज इक्वल टू 35 डिवाइडेड बाय 100. एंड नाउ सेकेंड पार्ट, the probability of F intersection L. उससे पहले जो ये फर्स्ट पार्ट है इसको हम सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हैं, दैट इज 7/20. एंड नाउ वी हैव F इंटरसेक्शन L, यानी कि फीमेल भी हो और लो रेटेड कार भी हो, जो इसकी इंटरसेक्शन है. तो इंटरसेक्शन यानी कि जो दोनों में कॉमन है, कॉमन दोनों में क्या है, 23. हम कॉलम से तो देखेंगे कि हमारे पास लो रेटेड कार है और रो से देखेंगे जिसके पास फीमेल, देखेंगे रो से where here we have 23. That means intersection is 23 and therefore the probability of F intersection L is equal to 23 divided by 100. And now the third part, probability of F by L. यानी कि L has already occurred. L means low rated car. We have to find the probability of female given that car is low rated. Female is 23 and low rated car is 35. Okay, and therefore we have 23 by 35. Okay, because जो low rated car है 12 plus 23 that is 35. ठीक है, और अगर हम इनके डिनोमिनेटर्स को देखें, डिनोमिनेटर्स 100 करें तो हमने जो फीमेल को सिलेक्ट करना है जो लो रेटेड कार में है, यानी कि जो फीमेल सिलेक्ट करनी है एल हैज ऑलरेडी अकर, तो इसके सैंपल स्पेस में 35 हो जाएगा एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव 23 by 35. Is it clear? Okay, and now we have what is the probability of L multiplied by probability of F by L. अगर हम इन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करें, probability of L into F by L that is equal to 7 by 20 into 23 by 35, and then we simplify this, we get 23 by 100, and this 23 by 100 is equal to probability of F intersection L. It means probability of F intersection L is equal to probability of F by L multiplied by probability of F L. This is also known as the multiplication rule of probability. And now, for example, we have another example. I have 2 packets of seeds. One contains 20 seeds, although they look the same. 8 will give red flowers and 12 blue. The second packet has 25 seeds, of which 15 will be red and 10 blue. Draw a Venn diagram and use to illustrate the conditional probability formula. First of all, we have to suppose R. R stands for the red flower and F be the event that the first packet. And now this intersection, this is the intersection, that is the red flower in the first packet. By Venn diagram, as you know, this is the intersection of F and R, that is the common part. That means the red flower in the first packet, that is 8. In the first packet we have 8 red flowers, and blue flower in the first packet that we have 12. Okay, 12 blue flower is there. And now red flower in the second packet. R stands for the red. तो second packet में red कितने हैं? That is we have 15. 15 is the red flower in the second packet. And now blue flower in the second packet, that is we have 10. Okay, this completes the table Venn diagram according to the data. And now the total seeds will be 20 plus 25, that is equal to 45. This is the sample space. And now R intersection F, probability of R intersection F, that means R red flower in the first packet, that is equal to 8 by 45. And now probability of R by F, that means the red flower from the first packet, that is equal to red flower in the first packet is 8, and in first packet we have 20 seeds, and therefore we have 8 by 20. And now probability of F, that means the first packet, red flower in the first packet. तो हमारे पास first packet में कितने seeds हैं? 20, और total कितने हैं? 45. That means we have 20 divided by 45. And therefore, we have probability of R by F multiplied by probability of F, that is equal to 8 by 20 into 20 by 45. We get here 8 by 45, and that is equal to probability of R intersection F. Again we have probability of R intersection F is equal to probability of R when F has already occurred multiplied by the probability of F. Is it clear? And now we have the multiplication theorem on probability. Let E and F be two events associated with their sample spaces, and E intersection F denotes the both E and F has occurred. That means E intersection F denotes the simultaneously occurrence of E and F. E intersection F is also written as EF. The conditional probability of event E given that F has occurred is denoted by P E by F, and it is given by E by F is equal to probability of E intersection F divided by probability of F, and this probability of F is not equal to 0, and from this we can calculate probability of E intersection F and multiply this PF with this. We get probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of F into probability of E by F. This is the multiplication theorem on probability. And also if we have the probability of F by E means probability of E intersection F when E has already occurred divided by, that means probability of E. And again from this probability of E by E intersection F, that is equal to probability of E into probability of F by E. यानी कि इस केस में E ऑलरेडी अकर है और इस वाले केस में हमारे पास क्या था, F ऑलरेडी अकर है. ये तो स्टेटमेंट के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि हम क्या यूज करें. ठीक है, अगर F ऑलरेडी अकर है तो हम ये वाला इवेंट यूज करेंगे और E अगर ऑलरेडी अकर है तो सेकेंड वन यूज करेंगे. इज इट क्लियर? यस. नाउ वी हैव द इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स. इन दिस रिजल्ट कैन बी डिड्यूस्ड फ्रॉम द कंडीशनल लॉ ऑफ प्रोबेबिलिटी. दैट मीन्स इफ B हैज नो इफेक्ट ऑन A, यानी कि B के ऊपर कोई इफेक्ट नहीं है, A अकर हो या ना हो, it means the probability of A by B is equal to probability of A. Then we can say that the events are independent. यानी कि अगर हमने क्या किया, जैसे हमने 52 कार्ड्स हैं, 52 कार्ड्स में से हमने एक कार्ड ड्रॉ किया, ठीक है, और उस कार्ड को हमने दोबारा से रिप्लेस कर दिया, उसके बाद हमने सेकेंड इवेंट परफॉर्म किया, क्योंकि टोटल तो 52 ही कार्ड्स रह गए, इसलिए सेकेंड जो इवेंट किया उसको वो जो फर्स्ट के ऊपर डिपेंड नहीं करता. अगर हम रिप्लेस कर देते हैं तो, और अगर हम रिप्लेस नहीं करते तो जो टोटल कार्ड्स हैं वो 51 हो जाएंगे. तो जो सेकेंड इवेंट है वो फर्स्ट वाले पे डिपेंडेंट हो जाएगा. ओके, and now in this case the probability of A does not depend on probability of B. And now probability of A by B is equal to probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. यानी कि जो A by B है वो PA के इक्वल हो जाएगी. It means probability of A is equal to probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. It means we have probability of A intersection B is equal to PA into PB. And now we have for test probability of A by B is equal to PA and probability of B by B is equal to PB. Okay, that means two events A and B are independent, then the probability of two events A and B occurring in a sequence or a simultaneously is probability of A and B, that means the probability of A इंटरसेक्शन B, स्टेटमेंट में हमारे पास होगा कि A एंड B फाइंड करो, ठीक है। तो इट मीन्स वी हैव टू फाइंड द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ A इंटरसेक्शन B, दैट इज इक्वल टू PA into PB. This rule can be extended to any number of independent events. Two events are independent if the occurrence of first event does not affect the probability of the occurrence of the second event. And now we have the dependent. Dependent means which are not independent is known as dependent. It means the probability of E intersection F is not equal to PE into PF. अब इसमें जो हमारे पास है इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स और म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव इवेंट्स में कंफ्यूजन हो जाता है, क्योंकि म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव में हमारे पास क्या होता है कि जो E इंटरसेक्शन F होता है वो हमारे पास फाई होता है, ओके। और इंडिपेंडेंट के अंदर हमारे पास क्या होगा, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E इंटू प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ F. इज इट क्लियर? एंड नाउ वी हैव independent and mutually exclusive do not have the same meaning. Two events, independent events having non-zero probabilities of occurrence cannot be mutually exclusive, और जो mutually exclusive है वो independent नहीं हो सकते. And now we have some properties. Two experiments are said to be independent if for every pair of E and F where E is associated with the first experiment and F with the second experiment. अगर experiment हम अलग अलग कर रहे हैं, A अलग है B अलग है, ओके, तो ये हमारे पास simultaneously occur कर रहे होंगे. The probability of simultaneously occurrence of the event E and F when two experiments are performed is the probability of product of the probability of E and probability of F. हम इनको अलग अलग फाइंड करेंगे और फॉर्मूले में देखेंगे कि हमारे पास इंडिपेंडेंट है या नहीं. प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E इंटरसेक्शन F इज इक्वल टू प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E इंटू प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ F. एंड नाउ द थ्री इवेंट्स A, B and C are said to be mutually independent if probability of A intersection F is A intersection B is equal to probability of A into probability of B, and probability of A intersection C is equal to probability of A into probability of C, and probability of B intersection C is equal to probability of B into probability of C, and the probability of A intersection B intersection C is equal to PA into PB into PC. ओके, यानी कि थ्री इवेंट्स म्यूचुअली इंडिपेंडेंट तभी होंगे जब ये हमारे पास चारों कंडीशंस एप्लीकेबल होंगी, ये आक्र करेंगी. ओके, अगर इनमें से एक भी कंडीशन सेटिस्फाइड नहीं है तो इवेंट्स, थ्री इवेंट्स म्यूचुअली इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं होंगे. If at least one of the above is not true, then the three events are not independent. Okay. And now one example, a die is thrown is the event, the number appearing is a multiple of 3 and F the number appearing is even, and find whether E and F are independent. यानी कि हम इसमें डाई को थ्रो करें, सैंपल स्पेस में 6 एलिमेंट्स हैं और E इवेंट क्या है, मल्टीपल ऑफ 3, तो E में हो गया 3 6. F क्या है, ए नंबर अपीयरिंग इज इवन, यानी कि F के एलिमेंट्स हो गए 2 4 6 और E इंटरसेक्शन F हमारे पास क्या हो गया 6. ठीक है, अब प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E की हमारे पास हो जाएगा 2/6, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ F 3/6 एंड E इंटरसेक्शन F 1/6. अब हम इसकी कंडीशन चेक करते हैं कि जो E इंटरसेक्शन F है वो इन दोनों की मल्टीप्लिकेशन में है या नहीं है. E इंटरसेक्शन F 1/6 है और प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E 2/6, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ F 3/6. अगर हम इनको सिंप्लीफाई करें तो हमारे पास क्या रिजल्ट होगा, 1/6. इट मीन्स बोथ आर इक्वल, इट मीन्स द इवेंट्स आर इंडिपेंडेंट. Another example, unbiased die is thrown twice. A odd number on the first throw and B odd number on the second throw. Check the independent of the events A and B. क्योंकि 36 हमारे पास इवेंट्स होंगे क्योंकि डाई को 2 टाइम्स थ्रो किया है। ओड नंबर आ रहे हैं फर्स्ट डाई के ऊपर 18/36 और ओड नंबर ऑन द सेकेंड थ्रो वो भी हमारे पास क्या है 18/36। अब दोनों की मल्टीप्लिकेशन क्या है ओड नंबर ऑन बोथ द थ्रोस। ओड नंबर ऑन बोथ द थ्रोस, दोनों थ्रोस के ऊपर ओड नंबर होने चाहिए, वो हमारे पास 9 है। फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे 13 हो गया, ये दोनों ओड नंबर है। 15 हो गया, ठीक है। इसी तरह से टू हम नहीं करेंगे, 21 पे जो आएगा फर्स्ट में इवन आ जाएगा, सेकंड में ओड हो जाएगा, ठीक है। इस तरह से हम जो है ना पेयर्स चूज करते जाएंगे। 1-1 भी हो सकता है, 3-1 भी हो सकता है, 3-3 भी हो सकता है, 3-5 भी हो सकता है। तो टोटल हमारे पास 9 केस बनेंगे। और इधर से पी ए इंटू पी बी क्या आ रहा है 1/4 और पी ऑफ ए इंटरसेक्शन पी बी क्या है 1/4। बोथ आर सेम, ठीक है। एंड देयरफॉर वी हैव P of A intersection B is equal to PA into PB. Events A and B are independent. Is it clear? If there is any doubt then you can contact me. और आज आपके लिए होमवर्क है एक्सरसाइज 12.6 इवन नंबर्ड क्वेश्चंस करने हैं आपको। जो कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी है वो हमारे में से तो सिलेबस में नहीं है जो आज हमने की है, लेकिन जो हमारे पास टॉपिक था इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स वाला टॉपिक हमारे सिलेबस में और मल्टीप्लिकेशन रूल भी सिलेबस में है, इसीलिए जो है ना हमें वो टॉपिक थोड़ा सा करना पड़ा। तो कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी के थोड़े से एग्जांपल्स देख लेना एक्सरसाइज 12.5 से पहले, और 12.6 एक्सरसाइज आपको इवन नंबर सम करनी है। ओके, थैंक्स एंड हैव ए वंडरफुल डे।